knew you did. Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, and it was good for me, I assume.
Well, I'm sure it was.
I mean, nothing terrible happened. A lot of good things. I ate some good oysters, spent time with people that don't hate me. That's important.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I left a couple of my ex-wives at home. I'm sure somebody took care of them. I guess that was you.
Did you eat a lot of oysters?
I did eat a lot of oysters, and I like them, Bill. I enjoy them. I ate a lot of them, and yeah, yeah, it is. It is an aphrodisiac. I still don't have an afro. I don't know why they call it that. I just haven't figured it out.
Makes your hair real curly, though.
It's kind of curly today. You see that? It's wild. You never know what's. This is like it's like you never know what you're going to get. What did that Forrest Gump say? Life is like a box of lunatics. You never. Oh, chocolates, not lunatics. Yeah, it's like my hair is like that, Bill. Hell yeah, they're going to keep it open. Somebody's got to cool you down.
He's hotter than a $2.
He is hotter than that. Look at him. He's over there. He's going to be good-looking hot and also fuming hot. Watch him. Don't throw your steel guitar again. That was a disaster when you did that. He went all Dewey Cox in here. Yeah. Hey, perfect. All right. We should close that door and open that one, I've always thought. Mark wants a coffee. I told Cora, but hey, I don't know where she went. Hey, yeah, well, speaking of coffee's ready, let's do Coffee Black, yeah. Good morning, everybody, if you're tuned in. Tuned in, and Bill Cook gonna tune you up. That's just how it goes. Here it goes. Let's do some rock and roll. Cigarette, start this day like all the rest. Thank you. First thing every morning that I do is start to sing you. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Rendezvous in the night, willing woman to hold me tight. In the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Some broken hearts never mend. Some memories never end. Some tears will never dry. My love for you will never die. Well, Coffee Black. Where's my cigarette? Looky there. See? We have a request already, by golly.
Oh boy.
My friend Andrea's watching, and she's always good to us, you know. Appreciate you, Andrea. We want some Dwight Yoakam. We're going to get to that. We just let us get our sound straightened out because Bill, you're cutting in front of me on camera, Bill. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Sure. Attention hog Bill Cook is always known around here. Everybody knows old show-off Bill. Bill, I'll get my own coffee. I don't need you stealing all the spotlight from me. Listen, Bill, I am a very humble guy, and it just irks me that not only are you super handsome over there, but then you got to step in front of my spotlight on my show. As humble as I am, I'll allow it.
It'll be okay.
I'll allow
It'll
it.
be okay.
Is that how you comforted my third ex-wife?
That's right. It's all going to work out.
It'll be okay. It'll be all right, sweet thing. Don't you worry. Oh, this is not tequila. It's not.
Definitely not. Let's do Where the Lonely Go, and then we'll do guitars.
Andrew, we're going to do that Dwight Yoakam song in just a minute. Thank you very much. And Bill, I know you and Dwight got in an arm wrestling match that time.
We did, yes.
And that's why he don't play guitar like he used to.
Things happen.
He was in town the other day.
Yeah, 3 days.
Did he come over to like settle the score or
Yeah,
anything?
we got together and a little arm wrestling.
It's a tournament of champions.
We ain't got no band.
What we need is some paying gigs.
Paying gigs, man.
Oh, Doyle.
You know better than to talk to me like that when I'm hurting, Linda. Oh, that coffee, when you don't have tequila, just don't hit the same. Good to see you. You're late. Good to see you again. Rolling with the flow, going where I long to go, anywhere the lines are low, going where I long to go, making up things to do. In all direction trying to find you, just a rolling with the flow, going where I only go. I've got to keep going, I can't lay down. Sleep won't hardly come when it's all around. I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road, just rolling with the flow. sleep won't hardly come. When there's loneliness all around, I've got to keep going, traveling down this lonesome road, just rolling with the flow. And I'm going where lonely go. I'm just a rolling with the flow, going where lonely go. Mighty Merle Haggard right there. Welcome in. Good to see everybody this morning. Y'all just missed our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet and back rubs. It's a daggone shame, you know. Oh, see, they come here for the buffet. I know, man. Sorry you barely missed it. Got to be here just a little earlier next time. Finally got rid of those people. I'd leave if I could, too. We have Eddie Rabbit request.
We did on Little Rainy Night. We lowered it a little bit one time.
Really?
Yeah. Which one would be first?
Let's do that.
I'm thinking A.
Little Rainy Night.
Yeah.
It's a record,
C's the red one.
Bill, don't you sing that song?
Well, Rodney does. I don't sing it.
Well, let's call Rodney.
Can you sing this song?
Rodney, get down here. Kind of like how they did Jerry Reed to come record Guitar Man for Elvis. We need you to come down here and record something. Just tell Rodney Elvis is here, and we need him to come in and do a song for us. That's our friend. Listen, the Hammocks were coming up from Florida, and they were going to stop in and say howdy to us. And they never made it up because they realized the destination was to see my show. Like, we're not doing that. And they got halfway here and they turned around. Like, that would be a terrible decision to bring my family to that show. No, they were on a road trip, and they had a little bit of a discouraging moment. I hate that for them. I hate it because it's good people. Well, all but one of them is good people. And they were going to come by and see us, Bill, but they couldn't make it. But they're tuning in right now. And they want to hear an Eddie Rabbit song. And, you know, they tip us very well, and they're always good to us. So we're going to do that one in just a second. And, Andrea, we're going to do the Guitars Cadillacs in a second. It's just, I don't know if my voice is ready to be Dwight. I don't know if my hips are loosened up to do the thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, see it? Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, all right. I got to look at the words on this one. It's a cheater song. What else did he sing? I'm trying to remember. Have my life away, love a rainy night. Casey.
Love a Rainy Night.
Did you say my name's Kevin with a C? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's what we did.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. We'll give it a shot for you. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Showers wash my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Hey, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. I love Oh, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. You know it makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips, in the moonlight shadow. Put the song in this heart of mine, put a smile on my face every time, 'cause I love a rainy night, and I love a rainy night, and I love a rainy night, and I love a rainy night. Showers wash my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, 'cause I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Oh, I love a rainy night. I just love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it on my eyes. I love a rainy night. It makes me feel high. You know I do. Love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night, 'cause it makes me feel high. Love a rainy night. Love you too. I love a rainy night. Eddie Rabbit, something like that. Bill Cook. Thanks for singing that one, Bill. Great. Thank you guys for that request. Yeah. And that is a cool song. I need to work that one up. I'm going to work it up. And I also like Driving My Life Away. I mean, we need to work both those up. But Tom Killen won't do them. He won't do them. We just had. Just remind me, Tom, you know, I get to drinking that coffee, and then I get all worked up and forget stuff. Yeah, we're going to learn $2 in the juke. I'm going to learn it. Y'all know it, but I'm going to learn that this week. On second thought, yeah. Yeah, that's another good one. Thank you guys for that request. Really do appreciate it. And this next one goes out to my friend Andrea, and she wants some guitars and some Cadillacs. And Bill Cook said he's had both, and sticks with his Prius and his bass now. That's just.
Well, you know, we all got to go to electric cars.
The hell you say? Yeah, you're going to get Tom all worked up over here talking about your Build Back Better routine over there.
I got Tom's back.
Tom's not a Build Back Better guy. He's a Build Back Bitter. Tom, you need a microphone today? Okay. Well, here's some guitars, Cadillacs. Welcome in to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. We're here to have a good time, or at least act like we do. Girl, you taught me how to hurt real bad and to cry myself to sleep. And you showed me how this town could shatter dreams. Another lesson out of naive fool that came to Babylon. I found out that the pie don't taste so sweet. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Ain't no glamour in this tinsel land of lost and wasted lives, and the painful scars are all that's left of me. I'd like to thank you, girl, for teaching me brand new ways to be cruel. If I can find my mind, well, I'll just leave. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music on the lonely streets that I call home. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. And it's guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music on the lonely streets that I call home. Yes, my guitars, Cadillacs, hillbilly music, the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. It's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. We got 3, 4 claps on that one, Jason.
Three claps, 4 claps.
Hey, stop window shopping. Either come in or walk on.
Easy. I'll see there they come.
Well, there they come. See? That's what I'm saying. You got to just tell people. Get on in. If you're looking for the 90s rock,
All these folks coming in before noon are the smart people.
Here they come.
oh, never. Hold on. Wait, Jason. Okay, yes. We're saving seats for good people, yes. Good people. Oh, good people. Wait. Yeah, you okay? I'll allow it. All right. I wasn't sure. Thought you were somebody else for a second. Well, come in. Now, where are you guys from? Oh, Daytona. You're from northern New Hampshire, and now you're in Florida. Well, at least you know a thing about free states. That's good. Live free or die. Yeah, we're tax-free here too, in Tennessee, Florida, New Hampshire. Yeah. Oh, we have no income tax here. Yeah, live free or die, I say. We have a ridiculous sales tax here, but no income tax. I'll trade it because I don't spend my money on much. You know, I really don't. Yeah, man, I'm independently wealthy. Why else would I be a musician? I mean, and I'm really not a musician. I'm really a comedian, a bad comedian that holds a guitar. That's really what I do. I wear pretty good shirts. This is not one of my better ones, but it was one of my cleaner, dirty shirts. Yeah. Well, good to see you guys. Now we're just getting warmed up. That's Cora behind the bar, and Cora will make sure of it that you drink enough that we sound pretty good. Yeah, that's just true. And if you guys are watching at home, I'm sorry you're not at the bar, but hopefully you're already drinking in the morning. It's important to be drinking right now, Jason. Tell everybody
That's why I
why.
said these folks are the smart people. They're in here drinking before noon. Because if you don't start drinking before noon, you can't say you've been drinking all day.
That's true. You got to start in the morning. I haven't started drinking yet, Tom. Well, I know it's a late start for me. Jason, you told me you don't drink anymore, though. You don't drink anymore on Sundays?
Sunday morning, I don't drink anymore on Sundays.
Really?
I don't drink any less.
Oh,
either.
okay. Thank goodness. I wouldn't trust him if he was sober all the time. My goodness. But guys, we are open for requests. If y'all have a song you want to hear, just make sure and holler at us. If we can't do it right, we'll do it wrong. Couple ways to request songs around here. Number one is to throw a little love in the tip jug and tell us what you want to hear. Number two is to scan the QR codes on your bar tops, your tabletops, or on the television right yonder. Scan that, and you can request a song without me having to deal with you. Oh, what do you want? Oh, thank you. What can we do for you? We do it pretty poorly, to be honest. We can do a lot of wailing. Yeah, we do that. Yeah, gotcha. I love that song, but I think I do it one way, and it's not the right way. And the band plays it right, and it just falls all to hell.
But he did have a great request that reminds us of being in this bar just a few weeks ago.
Oh, this is a very important story.
True story. You can't make this up.
See you, come on in.
Now, folks, people come from all over the country downtown here to Nashville. Everybody's awesome usually. Got great folks. But one night we were playing this song that this young man just requested right here in this bar called The Fight Inside of Me, and an actual barroom brawl broke out right here.
No lie, a real one. Like,
no lie.
Not like a couple guys getting in an
It
argument.
was 1973 in here all of a sudden. We need to chicken wire up here and stuff. Just an absolute melee.
We're 20 seconds into this song.
Into the fight inside of me.
And
so please don't fight when we play this song.
It turned out it was such a big fight during the middle of the song that there was they had to throw 11 people out, and it lasted most of this song, if not all of it. Yeah, and no lie, we kept playing. Well, you can't stop, and it's everybody right here. It was a third of this room. It was a late night gig, and the place is packed, but a third of this room was fighting, pretty much. I mean, because they had to throw out 11 people. They had to throw out 11 people, and there was probably close to 20 people in the fight, but they didn't start it. They're just in the middle of it, so they have to start, fighting back. It was wild.
When it was settling down, that one dude comes flying off the top rope.
Yeah, a guy jumped. I swear it looked like he jumped off the bar and come in with an elbow, Randy Savage style. And for real, I mean, that's not even an exaggeration. The guy just comes flying in from somewhere. And this fight had settled down, and then this guy just comes in hard and it starts over again. It is something out of a movie.
So the moral of the story is y'all please keep the brawling to a minimum when we play this song.
Because the name of the song is The Fight Inside of Me, by request. Thank you. Calm down, Bill. Bill does Tai Chi every morning. Don't get him worked up. He will. Have a good one, guys. I hear people talking bad about the way we have to live here in this country, harping on the wars we fight, griping about the way things ought to be. I don't mind them switching sides and standing up for something they believe in. When they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Yeah, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love and leave it, let this song I'm singing be a warning. If you're running down this country, man, you're walking on the fighting side of me. I read about some squirrely guy who says he just don't believe in fighting. Wonder how long the rest of us can count on being free. They love our milk and honey, but they preach about some other way of living. And when they're running down this country, man, they're walking on the fighting side of me. Side of me, running down the way of life, our fighting men have fought and died to keep. If you don't love and leave it, let this song I'm countryman, you're walking on the fighting side of me. Thank you, the mighty Merle Haggard by request. That young man saw us last night, Tom. That guy that requested that song. Yeah. We saw you last night. He was very good to us, and I talked to him after the show, and he said, I just got to tell you, this is probably the best country band I've seen on that stage between 6 and 10 on Saturday night. And I was like, thank you. It's because we were the only country band on that stage that night. Yeah, but Tom Killen was there, and you know, when you've got Tom, you know that all of a sudden your band looks a lot better. I mean, when a man that handsome,
much more handsome.
Yeah, your band becomes much more handsome, just devastatingly handsome, rugged good looks. Tom Killen, ladies and gentlemen, spent 30 years in prison. I mean, 30 years playing with the great George Jones, right? Yeah. Now, speaking of prison, though, Bill, this is the secret weapon, Bill Cook, right here. Now, he's a handsome man in his own right. However, speaking of prison, you spent 6 years with Vern Gosden. You better tune that thing.
It's like in dog years.
Yeah, and then, yeah, 6 years with Vern Gosden is rough if you value your, you know, sanity.
Well, you know,
and
Vern's obviously one of the greatest country singers of all time, one of the all-time greats, but wasn't a very pleasant guy, and he famously hated drummers.
Hated them.
He fired drummers all the time. He even fired a drum machine. True story. One time, he said the drum machine was speeding up on him. Bill's got a drum story about Vern.
Yeah. 6 years on the road with Vern, and you played bass for Vern, but you also played some drums, right? I don't want to trigger you, but do you mind to tell that quick story for everybody?
I don't mind telling the story. These folks might not find it interesting. You have to be a musician to kind of find it. But I was a drummer when I first started out, and then I started playing bass guitar. But I played bass for Vern, and he fired drummers like crazy. So one weekend I had to play drums, and he called me in the bus after a couple of the shows and said, "Son, you know why you'll never be a good drummer?" All of a sudden I went, "Why, Vern?" He says, "Because your arms are too long." I never understood that. But
look at Mark's arms. Look at this. And he's a great drummer. I don't think Vern knew much about drums.
so I didn't play drums anymore.
But he put you back on the bass, right? Okay. So that would have to have been a tough 6 years. But then after that, you got adopted by a great country singer named Randy Travis, right? So he was 13 years on the road with Randy Travis. So, see, there is a happy ending to the story. He ends up playing with me. And, that's right. Now, Tom, we have Tom and the secret weapon here. You played with Vern, and you got to have steel guitar for this next one. Let's do some Set 'em Up Joe. That way you can both be handsome and show off a little. All right, here's some Vern Gosden from 1988. It's a honky-tonk song. Don't mess up, Bill. I didn't mean to trigger you.
All right.
Got a vintage Victrola, 1951, filled with all my favorite records that I grew up on. Got old Hank and Lefty and his B-24. Set 'em up, Joe, and play you walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play you walking the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'm gonna play him some more. I gotta have a shot of them old troubadours. Set 'em up, Joe, and play you walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Hey, my neon neighbors, they like what I play. 'cause they've heard it every night since you walked away. Every day they replace old B-24, 'cause every night I run a needle through a walk in the floor. Yes, every night I run a needle through a walk in the floor. I'm gonna spend the night like every night before. I'm playing E.T. and I'm gonna play him some more. I'm gonna have a shot of M.O. Troubadour. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. I said, set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play a walk in the floor. Thank you. Bill Cook, Tom Killen. Double shot of the great Vern Gosdin coming at you. Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? You miss me like I miss you. Is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings and you think I'm on the line? Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? Does it thunder and lightning even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? Is it raining at your place just like it is over here? If it is, oh then sweetheart, like me I know you're scared. I just called to console you like any old friend would do. Is it raining at your house? By the way, I still love you. Thank you. Beautiful song by the great Vern Gosdin. What do y'all think about this band so far? Pretend I'm not there, but they're pretty good, though, these guys, yeah. Pretty good looking, I'll tell you. Well, sometimes people get distracted by how handsome Tom Killen is. Now, he's got a couple nicknames that float around, and I got to say, you've earned both of them, Tom. And
I mean, just look at it.
I mean, yeah, he's got
Handsome young man.
somehow he's got boyish good looks and rugged good looks at the same time, and I don't know how you do that, Tom.
Around these parts, they know Tom Killen as the Richard Gere of the steel guitar.
That's right. Look, he doesn't deny it. See, he doesn't deny it. Yeah. But Tom, I have it on good authority that out in Hollywood they call Richard Gere the Tom Killen of the silver screen. Yeah, silver screen. Yeah. Yeah. I was watching Pretty Woman the other day, and I was like, I can't believe Tom Killen did such a good. I mean, Richard Gere did such a good job in that. Slippery little suckers. And but Tom here played with George Jones for 30 years. I think we should do a George Jones song, unless you don't like George Jones music. Put you right here with me, didn't it? Yeah. He also, yeah. Tom. Some people say George Jones was the king of the novelty songs. He didn't like that, though, did he? But they were, the Corvette song's a novelty song. Yabba Dabba Doo, The King Is Gone's a novelty song. White Lightning, and yeah, the race is on there, novelty. And we're going to do a novelty song called White Lightning. How about that? Yeah. This goes back to the 1950s. Now, this would not have been called a country song when it came out. This was rockabilly right here, yeah. All right. Anybody else still like George Jones out there? I hope so. You'll hurt Tom Killen's feelings. Tom feeling killing. All right, here we go. In North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had him steel. Grew white lightning till the sun went down, and then he'd fill him a jug and he'd pass it around. Mighty, mighty please the pap, his corn squeezing. White lightning. And Jimmy revenues too, searching for his place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Ooh, son, white lightning. Called his brew White Lightning instead of Mountain Dew. Took one sip, hey, then I knew as my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. Lightning started flashing, thunder started crashing. Ooh, whoa, white lightning. Yeah, Jimmy revenues too, searching for his place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my baby kept on cooking. White lightning. Well, the city slicker came and he said, I'm tough. I think I want to try some of my powerful stuff. He took one slug, did he drink it on down? I heard him moaning as he hit the ground. Mighty, mighty pleasing, your pappy's corn squeezing. White lightning. Yeah, Jimmy revenues too, searching for his place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking. Oh, son, white lightning. Tom Killen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:39. It's almost time for a drink. I've got to get a drink before noon. I mean, if we don't, we're doomed. I mean, what kind of reputation would we have if this evening we couldn't tell people we drank all day? We'd start losing credibility around here, Tom. Tom had some Crown Royal last night. Not enough to do his patented inverted moonwalk, I don't think. I never saw it. You weren't drunk enough. He didn't have enough. He has a special dance that he does when he's had enough Crown Royal. And we call it the inverted moonwalk. And I don't know, I guess just years and years of being on the road in strange places, you've learned a lot of exotic type of dances. Some people call it erotic type of dances. And so nobody really knew what a dancer he was, but he's got a special inverted move. He's like moonwalking forward. It's wild. And but he's got to have just the right amount of Crown Royal in him, or it doesn't work. All right. Here's a guy not known for his drinking. Known as one of the greatest country singers of all time, and also one of the best people of country music. And his name's Charlie Pride. I hope you all like this one. Ever I chance to meet old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place, and every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning. Let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Now people may try to guess secrets of my happiness, but some of them will never learn that it's a simple thing. Secret I'm speaking of is a woman and her man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. It's an angel good morning, let her know you think about her when you're gone. It's an angel good morning, and you love her like a devil when you get back home. Good morning, angels. Thank you. Love that song. Oh, yes, sir. How may we help you? Yeah, thank you. We do. We'll do it. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. That young man just walked up here, slam dunk, Shack Attack, Love, and the Tip Jug. Wanted to hear some Osborne Brothers. Oh, there's a difference. There is a difference. One of them is a rock and roll band, according to my papa, and the other one plays Say a Little Longer. My papa, man, he thought that he was an interesting guy. He played a fiddle, but he couldn't stand the mandolin. Oh, really? Yeah, didn't like Bill Monroe's music. I don't know. And I think it's because people didn't have, like, digital tuners and stuff in that day. Can you imagine how awful the mandolins would have been, like in just some random, like, dance hall or honky-tonk, like, out of tune? Like, that had to have been, just, you know, some drunk hillbilly just going giving it hell on a mandolin. He didn't like it. Tom Killen likes a mandolin and a banjo. I was thinking about bringing a banjo player in, but no. But this is not a Osborne Brothers song. It's a Brothers Osborne song. Tom, anything that was played after 1909, Tom he calls it young people's music. Calm down, Gran Torino. I'm going to see, I always thought Leon was Gran Torino, but I'm going to start calling you Gran Torino. Get off my lawn. All right, here it is. Brothers Osborne going out to our friends from New Hampshire / Daytona. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, something like a strong wind is coming over me, got a hold of me, thinking and doing things I shouldn't be, really shouldn't be. t-shirts off each other, your hands all over me, and I tell myself I'm a naughty love, but one more time is not enough. One last kiss and then you're gone, and I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Yeah, so calm and so cool, yeah, I try to be, it don't bother me. Last time was the last time till I'm all alone. Hey, I'm picking up the phone. There's one more call and one more what you doing right now, and it's one more trip to my side of town, and you walk right in. One more, here we go again. One more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me, tear the t-shirts off each other, your hands all over me. I tell myself I'm not in love, but one more time is not enough. One last kiss and then you're gone, and I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Shirts off each other, your hands all over me, and I tell myself I'm not in love. One more time is not enough. One last kiss and then you're gone, and I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Thank you guys. Big old request. Thank you. Now, we are open for requests. If you got a song you want to hear, all you got to do is let us know. If we can't do it right, we will do it wrong, because Bill, look at me. You think I'm afraid to do something the wrong way? No. I didn't get where I'm at by obeying all the rules. Tom, it's good to look at that. Look at that lovely smile on that young man. I've never seen you smile so much sober. Yeah. He might have to drink. I got to tell you something else about Tom Killing. He not only is he devastatingly handsome and damn talented young man on the steel guitar, but he also is known as quite a farmer. He is an agricultural wonder of Kentucky, they call him. And he has the third largest sweet corn farm in Kentucky. He's got the second largest beef cattle operation in southern Kentucky. And you've also got that new project you're working on.
He's got the hemp.
Well, I didn't know. I know the bad weather wiped out your poppies the other day. Oh, yeah. So he's really hoping that his hemp farm becomes the largest hemp farm in the state of Kentucky. And I hope it does. It should. Yeah. Yeah.
I was devastated to hear about the poppy field.
Yeah, we had worked hard getting those poppies ready, man. There's bad weather this year, Tom. It just wasn't good poppy weather. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's old Ozark Tom over there. I tell you what, he is from Missouri, so that's where he gets those bad attitude and good looks. I tell you what. Anybody still like Merle Haggard? Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. You do? Okay. I thought you told me you didn't like Merle Haggard. Oh, that was Justin Bieber you told me you didn't like. I get him confused sometimes. You're late. You're late. Everybody's been waiting on you. All right. All right, here's some Merle Haggard music. Oh, now you're leaving us again. She said her husband's missing. I thought she said she's missing her husband. I said, you just got to get better aim. That's all. Well, good luck. That doesn't. It's well, if your husband's missing. Yeah, if your husband's that sounds like honky tonks. It sounds like
good news or bad news?
She's not too worried. Like about it. Like if you're looking in honky tonks, it's better than looking under bridges and and dredging the waters and things. It's so that's There's a honky tonk missing person. I've been missing now for 14 years. Yeah, yeah. Well, if you go in the Ryman Alley there, you're just going to meet a bunch of washed up musicians smoking weed. Yeah. Or brand new musicians that are playing at the Ryman smoking weed. I mean, it's not always just washed up homeless people back there. Sometimes you can't tell the difference. And the best musician you've ever known and a homeless guy that might, he's quit, Mark.
He's out of here.
Tired of it, you know? Mark gives me a thumbs up.
Best of luck.
Yeah, all right, buddy Roo, get on. I'm tired of you standing in my way. All right, I'm going to turn it over to this band for a song. Come out and say hey to you guys. Let us know if you have any requests. We are here till about 2 o'clock. Come on in, guys. You're just in time for country music.
We'll do a George Strait sing-along song. Everybody still love George Strait out there? All right.
Baby, all I got is this beat-up leather bag, and everything I own don't fill up half. But don't you worry about the way I pack. All I care about's getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with a good Lord's speed. And your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. On a lonely highway, stuck out in the rain. Honey, all I have to do is speak your name. The clouds roll back and the waters part. The sun starts shining in my heart for you. You're right there in everything I do. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with a good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me, it's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. I'm carrying your love with me. 'Cause I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. You're carrying your love with me. Yeah, a little George Strait sing-along music, y'all.
I'm gonna take you back a ways, do some old outlaw country, one of the original outlaws. A guy that actually shot another guy in the head. True story. After he shot him, the guy ran out of the bar. He said, "Wait, come back, I won't shoot you no more." Happened at a little dive up in Ohio, as the story goes. So here's some Johnny Paycheck music, y'all.
She let me go so far. Mama tried to stop me short of stealing. I guess that's why I had to steal that car. Well, she told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Well, I pulled into Atlanta, stolen tags and almost out of gas. I had to get some money. Lately I learned how to get it fast. Those neon lights was calling me, and somehow I just had to get downtown. So I reached into my glove box and another liquor store. I sang precious memories to take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing the Rock of Ages crept for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus. I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Here we go. Well, they slapped them handcuffs on me. Lord, how I fought into resist. And when them agents clamped them tighter, that metal bit into my wrist. They took my belt and my billfold, my fingerprints and a profile of my face. And then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. And I sang precious memories to take me back to the good old days. I want to hear my mama singing the Rock of Ages crept for me. She tried to turn me on to Jesus, and I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. She tried to turn me on to Jesus. I turned on to the devil's ways. And I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Yeah, late great Johnny Paycheck, y'all. Thank you.
What do y'all think about this band up here? You like them? Yeah, they're pretty damn. Look at that. I'm going to go back out there and hang out with y'all. That seems more fun. That guy? You wouldn't believe when I walked around out there just now how many people were like, "Who is that handsome man stage right?" I said, he's got a farm. He farms everything. He's farming a couple ex-wives now. He dates 3 of my ex-wives. Him and Bill Cook trade them back and forth. Yeah. Y'all keep them happy? Yeah, that's right. Well, that brings up a good point. It is expensive, and they date my ex-wives. The problem is, they get, each of them get shopping trips at the beginning of every month, and because my ex-wives, they get all that alimony, and it reminded me just now that Out in Texas, we got some folks from Houston here. Out in Texas, they have this saying, remember the Alamo. And Tom Killen and Bill Cook here text me at the beginning of every month. They say, remember the alimony. So I'm going to dedicate this next one to Tom and Bill and my ex-wives. It's called All My Exes Live at Bill and Tom's House. Live in Texas. And it goes like this. Here's some George Strait out of Compton. Hey, try that again. Yeah. It just doesn't. Well, we could play it in different keys and we'll call it jazz. How about that? This is kind of a jazzy song. It is. It's got a little jazz in it. There you go.
All my exes live in Texas,
And Texas is a place I dearly love to be.
but all my exes live in Texas.
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana, wanting me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's in Abilene, she forgot I'm on the moon. And Allison's in Galveston, somehow lost her sanity. Dimples, who now lives in Temple's, got the law looking for me.
All my exes live in Texas.
And Texas is a place I dearly love to be.
But all my exes live in Texas.
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Now I remember that old Rio River where I learned to swim. And it brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome then. With transcendental meditation, I go there each night. And I always come back to myself long before daylight.
And all my exes live in Texas.
And Texas is a place I dearly love to be.
But all my exes live in Texas.
Therefore I reside in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I've died. I'm alive and well in Tennessee. Oh, jazz hands. Thank y'all. Oh, yeah, thank you guys very much. We're here till about 2 o'clock, and we are open for requests. And I'm going to do a song here. I'm going to let these guys go call their probation officers and their and my ex-wives and all the other people that are keeping track with you, Tom. Tom, I found out Tom and I both have something in common. We have something in common with one another. No, we don't have the same parole officer anymore. No, Tom would never stand for an ankle bracelet. He hates jewelry. No, truth is, Tom told me last night that, well, Tom, I won't tell that story over the microphone. It just has something to do with one of my ex-wives. And Tom, I can't believe we both cooked the same dish for her on the same day. That was really weird. You know. Tom is a great friend of mine, and Tom will call me every now and again just to complain. It's funny. Not really complain about me so much, just mostly just like, he's just fussing. He's just fussing for about 20 minutes about traffic, politics, and idiots, and all around, and just, you know what I mean, just a grumpy phone call. And then he'll say, so we on for Sunday? And I'll say, yeah. He goes, okay, bye, and just, you know, hangs up. But that's Tom. We love Tom. I was talking to some folks out there. We got Texas in the house. We have New Hampshire in the house. We have Maryland is here. I say New Hampshire, but it's also Florida. They like to stay in those free states. That's right. And where else are you guys from back here on Tabar? Where y'all from? Wisconsin. Oh, shit. I'm not going to try to outdrink you. That's for sure. And what about you guys back yonder? Yeah. Where? Oh my! That's a whole row of Wisconsin. Cora, we need to just bring all the beer we have and just set it right there in front of them for sure. I'm going to do a Chris Christopherson song that Waylon Jennings did and Roger Miller did it. A lot of folks have done it. It's a beautiful song. I have seen the morning burn golden on the mountains in the sky, aching with the feeling of freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiles upon my soul as I lay dying, healing as the colors in the sunshine and the shadows of her eyes. Waking every morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin, wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I'd been, teaching me that yesterday is something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we'd have to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Come close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman, nor afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she's opened every door in my mind. Dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Yeah, I would do. Chris Christopherson, thank you guys. Appreciate that. That's a great song. A lot of people cut that song back in the 70s, and I wish somebody cut it fairly recently too, back in I think the late 90s, early 2000s. Great song. We're open for requests. Remember, there's two ways to get your songs played. Number one way is to scan the QR codes right there at the easiest way possible. Scan those QR codes at your table, on your bars, or on that television screen. Second way is to come up here, throw a little love in the tip jug. A few of you have done that, and we're grateful for that. And actually, there's a rumor that there's a third way, and it's when you get the band around the drinks. Yeah, because we're not alcoholics, as Jason likes to say. We are just old-fashioned drunks. We don't beg you for money, but sometimes we'll beg you for booze. And Cora knows it's not because we just love drinking so much. It's because we just have to. It's just but that's Cora behind the bar, and I know what you're thinking. Terrible human being, yes. But she really is a good bartender sometimes. I mean, just really does a solid job, an okay job. But no, she really is a great bartender, a damn good person. Please take good care of her. Cora, it's always good to see you. It's always good when I get to leave here and leave you working, and I get to go home and, watch football and stuff. I had a drink sponsor a second ago. Really looked out for me and made sure that I didn't have to go past noon without having a drink. So I'm going to drink this. Cheers, guys. It's not quite tequila, but it'll do. Yeah, cheers. We're about to get the band back up here. Anybody out there like Waylon Jennings music? I'm gonna do one more before we get those guys up. It's Waylon's favorite song he ever recorded. Sometimes I do it out of tune just so it sounds like there's more of me up here. That's close enough for country. So Alison Krauss also had a great cut of this. It's a beautiful song. I hope I won't be that wrong anymore. Maybe I've learned this time. I hope I find what I'm reaching for. The way is in my mind. Someday I'll get over you, and I'll live to see it all through. I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. I won't let it change me, not if I can. I'd rather believe in love and give it away as much as I can to those I'm fondest of. Someday I'll get over you, and I'll live to see it all through, but I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. Someday I'll get over you, and I'll live to see it all through. I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. I'll always miss dreaming my dreams with you. Waylon Jennings right there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're going to get the boys back up. Getting the band back together, y'all. We're going to get them back together and play some honky-tonkin' music. It's awfully quiet in here for a honky-tonk, Jason. I think people are still in awe of you, Bill.
No, they're in awe of you, buddy.
Tom, those people said, without Tom, we're not here either. I said, if Tom leaves, we leave. I said, he'll be right back. He said, yeah, I don't know. He had a look on his face like he was leaving. I said, well, Tom, what'd you get there? Suicide? Yeah. You get all the juices mixed up, right? And you add, what, 2 or 3 kinds of liquor to that? This is Bill Cook right here. Now,
Be nice now. Be nice.
I am nice, Bill. I'm probably the nicest person you know.
Yeah.
I mean, who else brags on you?
So humble too.
Yeah, I mean, not only am I just an awesome person, Bill, but I'm also humble about it, and that goes to show, like, who else is going to brag on you as much as I do, besides my ex-wife? I mean, she brags about you all the time. Well, I know the truth, Bill. But Bill Cook, not only is he devilishly handsome, but he's a terrific boyfriend to 3 of my ex-wives. I do have to say that. And, Bill, you played with Vern Gods in 6 years. And you played with the great Randy Travis for 13 years? And I realized we haven't done a Randy Travis song yet. I know. I'm sorry. I've had you here since 10 o'clock, and we haven't done a single Randy Ray Trawick song. So let's do one, ladies and gentlemen. Bill, this one I dedicate to you and my ex-wife. And all the paleontologists.
There you go.
It's called Digging Up Bones. Last night I took your picture out from our old dresser drawer, set it on a table, and I talked to it till 4. Read some more love letters right until the break of dawn. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings, but mine on my finger, and I gave yours a fling. Across the lonely bedroom of our recent broken home. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. And some things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. And tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that kinky negligee Bill Cook got you to wear. I recall how good you looked each time you had it on. Thank you. Been sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm a digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. And 7 things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Ain't some things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Bill Cook. Thank you. That young man walked all the way up here, Bill, and tipped the band because I think he felt sorry for you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, I'm just up here just abusing you. But I don't really. I think I give Bill Cook a lot of love and attention. But not only do I give it to him, well, that sounded weird, but the people in the comments section love Bill Cook. Now, there's a rule, and everybody knows this on the internet. Never read the comment section.
Well, if you hadn't noticed, you can see it up here on the screen. AJ's broadcasts all the bands down here all over the world. Anywhere in the world that you can get to their Facebook page, you can watch the bands. There is a comment section if you pull it up on the Facebook. Sometimes we have it up here on our phone. You're not supposed to read the comments. That's right. That is the number one rule of the internet. But yeah. I happened to be scrolling through and saw a comment one day, and somebody just typed, Bill Cook, ... Always looked so tan.
Yeah, and he does. And you wore the hat today. People can't see all of your face, you know, and you got your bundled up. But he does have supple skin. His nickname on Broadway is Supple Skin Bill Cook. He's got, no, listen now. He's got his own skincare line. And he's got a routine, and for $9.95 a month, you can learn more skincare secrets from the great Bill Cook. And I think it all started, Bill, when my ex-wife was telling me about this. She said that every morning you're out in her garden doing Tai Chi with nary a stitch of clothing on you, and it is, and you get the vitamin D, you know, and it sort of, it sets your circadian rhythm, all those things, and yeah, and that's important. And then she said that you have this like exotic cream and lubricants, and that.
Tom Kelly said the brand name is Nutribil. Nutribil, that's his skincare.
Is that what it's called, Nutribil? Nutribil, that's a good. Well, for more bass guitar and skincare secrets, all you gotta do is check out his OnlyFans page, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Cook, it's Lonely Fans. That's right, Lonely Fans, yeah, and it does. Bill Cook bass and skincare. Hashtag, yeah, secret weapon, yeah. Okay, we're getting each other cracked up here, but if y'all have a request, let us know. To the folks from Houston, that's like credits in the jukebox when you tip the band. All you gotta do is let us know if you have a request. Where are you girls from? Nebraska. I have heard that there is no place like Nebraska. Dear old Nebraska, you. Yeah. I know the fight songs from Nebraska. I have no idea why. Yeah. Here comes a Merle Haggard song, because it's past noon now. If you haven't been didn't start drinking before noon, you can't say you drink all day if you didn't get started in the morning. But you can still say you drink all afternoon. That's kind of what this song's about. Last night we had one hill-raising time, nipping on tequila and sucking on lime. Sunrise chased good times away, and good morning would have been the wrong thing to say, and it's pounding in the top of my head. Hey, it didn't leave me in too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but dang, it's been a great afternoon. And you nursed me through the morning while I was really down. Then a rowdy afternoon got me up and around. And last night we had one hill-raising time, and today won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but dang, it's been a great afternoon. and today won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but girl, it's been a great afternoon. Thank you, guys. Oh, the mighty Merle Haggard right there. Love that one. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Welcome into AJ's Good Time Bar. We're going to be here till about 2 o'clock. I just want to say thanks for hanging out with us so far. And I realized something just now. It is Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar, and we haven't even sang a single Alan Jackson song today. And I think we probably should do that. Hold on. Sorry. It's important before we do this song. I got to make sure everybody knows that it is Alan Jackson's bar, and we're going to do an Alan Jackson song. And to make sure everybody's having a good time, let's all raise our drinks together. If you got a drink, raise your drink. If you can't raise your drinks, then you know what? You need to raise your standards. On the count of 3, everybody in here holler out, yeehaw, then swallow in. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swallow. Cheers, y'all. Here's some Alan Jackson. Let's all Chattahoochee and chill. Welcome, guys. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt and got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women, ever had a man just a living for the minute. Way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned not about a living and a little about love. Yeah, we found the windows of my old Chevy. Well, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. Dropped her up early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, in the pale moonlight, talking about cars, dreaming about women, ever had a plan just a living for the minute. Oh, way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, not about a living, not a little about love. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than the gates of Tootsie's. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt, got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid cans in the pale moonlight, talk about cars, dreaming about women, never had a plan, just a living for the minute. So way down under on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me, but I learned how to swim and I learned who I was, lot about a living, not a little about love, lot about living, little about love. Shots for the band, Bill Cook, why not? Come on, man. That's right, y'all. Thank you. From Alan Jackson. Alan Jackson and Alan Jackson's Bar. It's almost a cliche. Welcome in. Now, we are open for requests. Remember, there's two ways to get your songs played. Number one, throw a little love in the tip jug and tell us. Number two, scan the QR code. You see them down on your bar tops and on the television screen, on the tables back yonder. We do appreciate it. Now, we do have a few rules, though, about what songs we can play, and you know, very strict around
There was
here.
somebody in here a day or two ago when we were in here, they were asking for AC/DC, and I was like,
Rod
well,
Stewart.
and Rod Stewart, yeah, which, great artists, of course, but it reminds me it's a good time to let everybody know about Alan's 3 rules.
Well, there used to be 2 rules, but now there's 3, Bill. There's the Bill Cook Amendment to the rules. We got to remember that. So there's 3 rules that Alan Jackson, he called us one morning, early, 6:30 in the morning. He had been up, as Tom calls him, Big Al. Yeah. He is a tall man and a very handsome man, a very nice man until Bill Cook upset him. So Alan had been up, Mr. Jackson had been up just all night long, apparently, just sitting around being awesome and probably being one of the best songwriters in modern country music. And just sitting around being that guy, you know, and he saw one of our live streams.
That one day,
That one time he tuned in, Bill.
I'm sorry.
So what he said was, guys, 6:30 a.m., we're all, you know, gosh, what is it? He goes, guys, listen, it's my bar, it's my name on it. I got to give you all some rules. I said, yes, sir. Bill Cook said, what do you want? He said, number 1 rule, I just had to make this up, but the number 1 rule now is Bill Cook has to keep his shirt on. He said, you're not in Rooster's ex-wife's garden anymore, son. He's like, keep your shirt on, Bill. Because the night before, we were up here playing some rock, and Bill's up here shirtless, glistening with his supple skin and the lights, and there's it was a sight to behold, and there's a line of young ladies and some older ones too, and a couple guys right here just trying to get close to Bill. And he's up here, you know, signing autographs and, you know, shaking babies, kissing hands, all the things rock and rollers do. And Alan Jackson didn't think that was a good image for the bar. So he said, number 1 rule is Bill Cook has to keep his shirt on. Shirtless Bill Cook here, he said, cannot work in my bar.
He's got it covered today.
He's got it covered. He's got 2 shirts on. So now it's double shirt Bill Cook here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, so Bill, rule number 1 is taken care of. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. He even put a hat on just to make sure. Now, the second rule, he said, now remember, boys, it's AJ's good time bar, not the bad time bar, the just okay, mediocre time bar. He said, I didn't write a song called, it's all right. He's like, it's called the good time bar. Now, he said, so make sure people are having a good time. Are y'all having a good time at AJ's bar? Okay, so rule number 2 is covered. We're 2 for 2. And rule number 3, Jason.
Most important rule, and it's right there.
Yeah.
We play country music here. And
Exclusively.
This is the only bar in this district that plays exclusively country music, which is a very cool thing. That was a great idea about
And that's
Alan.
right about that time when Alan told us that is when Tom Killen over here popped in. He goes, Big Al, I want to tell you that's not a rule, son. That is a privilege. And I think it's right. So we only play country music around here. Anybody still love country music? I hope so. We got the king of country music, Tom Killen here. If you don't believe me, I mean, you ask somebody that doesn't play pedal steel guitar, they'll think it's a cheese slicer, but he is. Played with the great George Jones for 30 years, y'all, and I think that's pretty awesome. And, you know, Tom, since we have you here, though, I think we should do one of those Ralph Mooney tunes, some Waylon Jennings. What about that? Anybody like Waylon Jennings? I hope so. Here's one called The Rainy Day Woman. Tom Killen, play it how Ralph taught you, son. I'm glistening in the lights.
Take my shirt off in a second.
see you for the good times or the sunshine. You've been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. And a woman of mine, she ain't happy till she finds something wrong or someone to blame. If it ain't one thing, it's another one on the way. I woke up this morning to the sunshine. Sure as hell looked just like rain. Now I know where to go on a cloudy day. Oh, rainy day woman, never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You've been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. Big guitar. Oh, rainy day woman, never seem to see you for the good times or the sunshine. You've been a friend of mine, rainy day woman. Take us home. Tom Killen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. What do y'all think about Tom and the rest of this band? Do you like them? I think they're pretty daggone good looking. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. We got Nebraska in the house. We have Maryland in the house. We have Wisconsin in the house. We have Texas here. Where are you fellas from right here? Chattanooga in Maryland. Chattanooga in Maryland. Well, that's an interesting matchup. Yeah. Well, welcome in. Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar, and welcome to Nashville. We're glad to have y'all. We're going to do a song now by the great Johnny Cash. Sorry, I get the country greats confused. Here's one going back to Merle Kilgore wrote this song with June Carter. It is called "The Burning Ring of Fire." Love fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Could be holding you tonight. Thank you. Could quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. Yeah, I think I'll just stay here and drink. Well, putting you down won't square no deal. At least you know the way I feel. You can take all the money that's in the bank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. So listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman ever gonna change the way I think. Maybe not. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Since love ain't here, it don't feel not one damn thing. That's right. My mind ain't nothing but a total blank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. So listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman ever gonna change the way I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Take us home, boy. Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard right there. Thank you guys. Welcome in to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Appreciate it. We're going to be here till about 1:45, so maybe 2 even. If you have a request, you make sure and let us know. I'm going to come out and say howdy to you. I know we have a few folks just walked in. Want to welcome you in. If you guys have been hanging out for a little while and you like what we're doing, or you have a song request, let me know. Throw a little love in the tip jug, we'll get to it. The other way to request a song, guys, is to scan the QR codes. You'll see them there on your tabletops and bar tops. You'll see it on your television screen. Scan that with your smart device. You can request a song without even dealing with me. But welcome in, guys. We're grateful to have you in Nashville, Tennessee at Alan Jackson's Bar on a Sunday afternoon. That's Cora behind the bar. Cora is probably the best bartender anywhere behind that bar right now, and I'll tell you what, I promise she'll do a good job for you. Y'all take good care of her. Thanks again. I'm going to turn it over to this band.
Our friend Lauren is watching. She just tuned in.
Wait, the one that doesn't sing?
The one that doesn't sing, yes.
Yet. Tom Killen doesn't sing either, but he's got a superior instrument, and he has superior good looks. Good to see. I'm glad that she's. I'm glad Lauren's able to see me. I'm glad she's able to see me because you start having withdrawals if you don't get to see my ridiculousness every now and again. Hope you're doing all right. Out
We're going to turn our secret weapon, Bill Cook, loose on this one. A little Vince Gill music, y'all.
She was standing at the front door when I came home last night. A good book in the left hand and a roll of pain in the right. She said you come home for the last time with whiskey on your breath. If you don't listen to the preacher boy, gonna have to put your hand to death. So give me this one more last chance before you say we do. I know I'm driving crazy, baby. It's the best thing I can do. Just to get on board, so making noise ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. First she hit my flag because she knows that I can't see. Said you ain't going nowhere, boy, till you spend a little time with me. The boys called from the honky tonks and there's a party going on down here. She might have took my car key, but she forgot about the old John Deere. So give me just one more last chance before you say we do. I know I'm driving crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. Just to get on board, so making noise ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. I know I'm driving crazy, baby. It's the best that I can do. Just to get on board, so making noise ain't running around on you. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through.
Bill Cook singing that song, y'all. Yeah. All right, we're going to show the band off a little more, a little picking music. We haven't done nearly enough Merle Haggard today. Anybody still love Merle Haggard out there? All right. Well, this one's called the Honky Tonk Nighttime Man.
Well, I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. I'm a honky-tonk nighttime man. I can't stand no light. I get my rest in the daytime. drums, y'all, Mark Mazza. One more time, y'all. Tom Killen on the steel guitar. A hand for the boys in the band, y'all.
Jason Chance on that lead vocal right there. Tom Killen on the rugged good looks. Bill Cook on my third ex-wife. On the bass guitar. Mark Mazza's on the drums, y'all, all the way from Florida. We got folks here, man. Y'all were good to me. I want to say thank you. A lot of you just got here, and I didn't want to bother you. I just wanted to welcome you in and let you know we are playing until about 1:45 or so. If you have a request, just holler at us. We got these girls here from Nebraska. We have Maryland in the house. We have Texas in the house. We have South Dakota and Wisconsin. Yeah, we got good folks from everywhere and a couple bad folks from somewhere. But here's a George Straight Outta Compton song, our first rodeo cowboy song of the day. It goes almost like this. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. When the sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Bill Cook's girlfriend somewhere along the way. But I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and a bad judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. George Strait by request. Thank you. They said they're going to see George Strait pretty soon. She said it'll be her 4th time seeing George Strait. I said, I've seen George Strait 4 times. I don't know if he's ever seen me or not. He could be watching a live stream right now. You never know. He could be sitting down in San Marcos, Texas, sitting there just watching that live stream saying, daggone, that Tom Killen's handsome. Tom, where's your crown royal?
In the bottle, apparently.
Would somebody get Tom Killen a crown royal? My gosh, he's had to be sober and deal with this all day. I've just been up here just giving him hell. I mean, Magnum, you need a... Yeah, that's his nickname. All right.
You know, speaking of George Strait, I got a little bit of a George Strait story. I grew up in a musical family here in Nashville, and you've been out on the road with a lot of people, and normally sometimes you go out on the road with different folks, and you don't usually watch the other acts. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But I remember the first time I ever saw George Strait in person. I went out on the road years ago. There's a young lady named Kelly Coffey that had a couple of songs on the radio, and I went out and she had the opening act on the George Strait tour that year, about 20 years ago. And we got done with our show, and everybody packed up, went backstage, and I can't remember who the middle act was, but when George came on, I was on the bus, and I was like, wait a second, I got to go out. I got to go out and see this. And there is just something about it. You know, I walked out there, there's just this presence about him. And he's had so many hits, he can't even do them all in a 2-hour show. You know, he does little medleys and stuff and was mostly playing stuff off of whatever his newest record was. But it was an amazing experience, just like seeing it.
Yeah, I'll tell you one of my favorite shows I've ever seen was in St. Louis. I saw Tracy Lawrence with George Strait. You may have been there, Jason. I don't know. You may have been playing with Tracy then. Because it was the early 2000s. It would have been, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why you need a microphone, Tom. Yeah, Tom Killen just told a great story. You mind if I tell that? So Tom had went and he was backstage at a George Strait show because Tom Killen's that guy. George Strait personally invites him backstage at all of his shows. Yeah, gets Tom Killen's autograph. So he said that that the band was saying, well, do we want to do, or was George asking that? George Strait asked the band, do we want to do the 28 number ones show or the 24 number one show? And they said, let's only do the 24 because we got a lot of acts on the bill. Yeah, so. All right, here it is. A Clint Black song. That's for you, right? Yeah, you wait. Clint Black, Brooks and Dunn coming up right here. You were the first thing that I thought of when I thought I'd drink you off my mind. When I get lost in liquor, you're the only one I find. If I did the things I ought to, still would not be mine. So I keep a tight grip on the bottle, getting loose and killing time. been lost in yesterday. I spent all my life just dying for the love that passed away. There's an end to all my sorrow. This is the only price I'll pay. I'll be a happy man when I go. I can't wait another day. It's a killing time. It's a killing me. Drinking myself blind and thinking I won't see. And if I cross that line and they bury me, I just might find I've been killing time for eternity. I just might find I've been killing time for eternity. Thank you. So Clint Black by request. Appreciate that one, Kevin. That's just me. I always smell like dirty chlorine. It's Bill Cook's new. It's part of his aftershave line. Yeah, it's dirty chlorine. It's clean. You just smell a little dirty. Yeah, smells like you've been putting in work, son. All right, we got some Brooks and Dunn, not Garth Brooks. Brooks and Dunn. Yeah. It smells like chlorine. That's good, Chaz. Which Brooks and Dunn song you want to do, guys? No, Tom. I'm kidding. Yeah, let's do this one. It's a cowboy cha-cha. And a cowboy cha-cha is kind of like a regular cha-cha, but you put on a cowboy hat and take off your pants, apparently. That's my ex-wife does a cowboy cha-cha.
But there was something about a reverse.
Reverse cowgirl cha-cha. Totally different dance. Totally different move. Totally different, yeah. My ex-wife said she'd been doing a cowboy cha-cha. And I was like, great, I'm glad you're taking dance lessons. She goes, dance lessons? Yeah, dance lessons with Bill Cook. That's what we've been doing, yeah. I've been going to Bill Cook's house in the middle of the night to take dance lessons. But cowboy cha-cha is a dance. And this is a cowboy cha-cha going out to our friends from Dallas back yonder. Thank you for being good to us. It's some Brooks and Dunn. Now it starts, the sun goes down, right? I got a little less than sober the other night. I got a little bit less than sober the other night, and I asked Jason how the song started. We both agreed it was the wrong verse, and then now, but it is sun goes down. Okay. In G, Bill. Got it. G. Sun goes down on my side of town. Lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. A rundown bar across the railroad tracks, got a table for two, way in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. Spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. If you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in out of the beams of a neon moon. I think of two young lovers running wild and free. I close my eyes and I sometimes see you in the shadows, this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, or how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright, long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always rooting for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink. Words of every sad song seem to say what I think and is hurting inside of me. It ain't ever gonna end. Oh, but I'll be alright, long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always rooting for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dancing out of the beams of a neon moon. Thank you. Some Brooks and Dunn by request. Appreciate it. Oh, my set. Oh, my set. Did you see that, Bill? We also have some Dwight Yoakam to do. This. Is Renee in the house? Where's Renee? Okay. We've never done this song. I really like it. It is a beautiful song. I just don't know if we can do it right. I don't know the timing on it.
I remember that song.
It's a
Yes.
great song. It's spoken word, and then it's got like it's got a really cool little melody on the chorus. But
Very lush, lots of strings. And
yeah, I just don't think we can do it right. Having never done it, and the timing will be kind of weird for me, to be honest. And we don't really have the orchestra with us. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to. We can do some other George. We can do some other Alan Jackson, or something else you want to hear. Is there something else we can do? Thank you, guys. Is there anything else we can do for you? Any Alan Jackson? Okay, thank you. All right, if you don't like it, take it up with Bill Cook.
Well, we'll do this Alan Jackson song. I know this is one of our favorites, and I saw Alan talking about this song back in the summer. I knew it had something to do with his dad, a song called Drive for Daddy Gene, and but I didn't know the whole story behind it. But I saw Alan, very cool thing, he was doing the 4th of July Independence Day special on PBS. They had the big American flag, and of course Alan's, very soft-spoken guy, and he tells the story behind the song before he does it. And he said, I wrote this song about my dad when he died, and I didn't want to write like a sad, tear-jerking, cliche kind of country song. I just wanted to write something that was reflective about my life growing up with my father, and which I thought was very cool. It hit a little different when he did it at that point. So this is one of our favorites. We hope this will work.
It's called Drive. It was a beautiful song. Thank you very much, Renee. I'm sorry we didn't know your Alan Jackson song. We know a lot of Alan Jackson, and that is a beautiful song that you asked for. Thank you very much. Paint red, stripe was white, 18 feet from the bow of the stern light. Second hand from a dealer in Atlanta, and I rode up with Daddy when he went there to get her. Put on the shine, put on the motor, and built out of love and made for the water. Ran her for years till the transom got rotten. Here's my childhood that'll never be forgotten. It was just an old plywood boat, 75 Johns, an electric choke. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn it sharp and make it wide. He'd say, you can't beat the way old woodboard rides. Just a little lake across the Alabama line, but I was king of the ocean when Daddy let me try. Just an old half-ton short bed board mount, all new back in '64. Daddy got it right, cause the engine was smoking, couple burned valves, and he had her going. Hey, let me drive her, we'd haul off a load down a dirt strip, or we'd dump trash off a thick end road. Sit up in the seat and stretch my feet out to them pedals, smiling like a hero, just received a medal. It was just an old hand-me-down Ford, 3-speed on the column and a dent in the door. A young boy, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would press that clutch and keep it right. He'd say, little slower, son, you're doing just fine. Just a dirt road with trash on each side, but I was merry and pretty when Daddy let me try. I'm grown up now, 3 daughters of my own. I let them drive my old Jeep across the pasture at her home. Maybe one day they'll reach back in their file, pull out that old memory and think of me and smile and say, just an old worn out Jeep, rusty old floorboards, hot on my feet. A young girl, 2 hands on the wheel. I can't replace the way it made me feel. And I would turn it left and steer it right. Straighten up, girl, now you're doing just fine. Just a little valley by the river where we ride, but I was high on a mountain when Daddy let me try. Daddy let me try. Oh, he let me try. Just an old plywood boat, 75 Johnson, an electric Joe. Thank you. Alan Jackson, thank you, Renee, for that request. Thank you. That is a daggone good song, man. It's just, that is, oh, man. I get a little emotional on that song, Bill. I do. It's a, my dad is an awesome human being, and he, when I got my first truck, it was a manual transmission, and I didn't know how to drive it. You know, I was a young man in those days, only 31. No, but I was young. I was a teenager. You know, I didn't know how to drive it, and the first day driving it, he didn't take me to an empty parking lot. He drove us to downtown Knoxville, which is full of hills. Said, "All right, let's switch." And that's how I learned how. I knew how to drive an automatic, but my first day driving a stick shift was in traffic on hills. And I go, "Dad, we're stopped on this hill." Yeah, we're stopped on this hill, and we were like, and I'm nervous as a cat, you know. And I'm like, "Dad, there's a car right behind us." We're stopped at a red light. He goes, "You better not roll back then." I mean, it was just like, I never forget that. But I always think about that when I sing that song. But thank you guys very much for Alan Jackson request. We have to do some D. White Yoakum music, and we got Tom here. We could do a different kind of Dwight Yoakam. Now, we normally, when somebody asks for Dwight Yoakam, we do Guitars Cadillacs. There's a few of them that I really love by Dwight Yoakam. My favorite Dwight Yoakam song is either this one we're about to play or Back of Your Hand. Bill Cook gives me the back of his hand sometimes, but no, Dwight Yoakam has some beautiful songs and some really fun songs. This is one that's not such a happy song, but it's got Tom Killen on the steel guitar. Man, we got to do it. And I've only sang this song in my life when Tom Killen was there. I've never done it without Tom, and I don't think I ever want to, Tom. It's a beautiful song by Dwight Yoakam, and we had a request for that. So let's do this one. It's called I Sing Dixie, featuring the great Tom Killen on the steel guitar. Don't mess up, Tom. I've already bragged about you. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. A bottle that robbed him of his rebel pride. I sang Dixie died. He said, way down yonder in the land of cotton, old times there ain't near as rotten as they are on these damn no LA streets. Then he drew a dying breath, laid his head against my chest. Oh, please, Lord, take his soul back home to Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. Bottle that robbed him of his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. He said, listen to me, son, while you still can. Run back home to that southern land. Don't you see what life here has done to me? Then he closed those big blue eyes, fell in against my side. No more pain, he's on safe home in Dixie. I sang Dixie as he died. People just walked on by as I cried. The bottle that robbed him of his rebel pride. I sang Dixie as he died. I sang Dixie as he died. Oh, it's a Dwight Yoakam by request, thank you. Make some noise for Tom Killen over there. Daggone, son. Hey, it's just, that song's just not the same without steel guitar. Yeah, it's just. Yeah. Well, we are open for requests, so if you guys have a song on your heart or a song on your mind, make sure and let us know. There's 2 ways, sometimes 3, to get your songs played. Number 1 way is tried and true, historically accurate, no fake news about it. All you gotta do is throw a little love in that tip jug, slam, dunk, shack, attack, and tell us what you want to hear. Just like credits in a drunken, dysfunctional, honky-tonk jukebox.
Oh boy.
Speaking of drunken, dysfunctional, ladies and gentlemen, Dallas Webb is here. Oh man! Oh my! You don't even know, guys. That's Jared Ames' manager right there. This is I'm serious. He is the carpet cleaning king of the Carolinas. He is a salt mining king of the Mid-South. He is a great supporter of live music and a terrible supporter of his family. But you know what? We can't all be perfect. That is the infamous El Guapo himself. Y'all, make sure you go say hi to Dallas Webb. Ask him how the carpet business is doing over in Raleigh. He'll be sure to tell you.
That last ex-wife of yours
God.
said he's the carpet cleaning king of the world. I don't know what she meant by that.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what I think it means. He's damn good at his job.
That's right.
Somebody asked him the other day, they said, what do you do for a living? He goes, number 1, I make sure that Rooster Brown never sobers up. He's like, and that's a full-time job. He said, but I also spend a lot of time studying the newest techniques in carpet cleaning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And the newest techniques are the most efficient ways to pound salt. That's a big one that he does, yeah. And if he's willing to give you advice, and the biggest thing, ladies and gentlemen, he is a stunt driver. A lot of people don't know this. I call him the Bandit because he has been featured in all sorts. You can find it online of his stunt driving techniques, and it's on Google Earth. All that Google Earth stuff. He gets in the Google Earth car and he drives down every little alley, yeah, everywhere. And yeah, so that's Dallas Webb. Make sure y'all say hi to Dallas Webb. I can't believe he's got out of jail in time to make it here, buddy. Gosh. Yeah. Where's Narissa? Is it Narissa? All right. Narissa, this one goes out to you. It's Tom T. Hall. Thank you. She requested this one, or he, or somebody, through my set, and it goes like this. So Tom T. Hall in the key of E.
Y'all, we got about 15 minutes left. We would love to hear your favorite songs. Come let us know. We'll get some in for you.
If you love somebody enough, you'll follow them wherever they go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. If you love somebody enough, you'll go where your heart wants to go. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. I know if you've seen her, you'll tell me, 'cause you are my friend. I've got to find her to find out what trouble she's in. If you tell me she's not here, I'll follow the trail of her tears. That's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. Someday, and that's how I got to Memphis. That's how I got to Memphis. 'Cause I haven't start to cry. That's how I got to Memphis. 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 Thank you. Great song by Tom T. Hall. All right, guys, we got time for a few more songs, so let us know if you got a song request or if you want to see Tom Killen take another shot at Crown Royal. Here we go, guys. It's one of my favorite songs by the great Spice Girl. I mean, Justin Bieber. It goes like this. I mean, Waylon Jennings. Everybody knows you've been stepping on my toes and I'm getting pretty tired of it. Stepping out of line, a mess with my mind. If you had any sense, you would quit. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, I said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. Thank you. We're working every day and all you do is play it. I'm tired of staying out all night. Hey, I'm a coming unglued from your funny little mood. Say, honey, baby, that ain't right. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl and said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you're gonna do some thinking, then you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. On the steel guitar from Poplar Bluff, Missouri, Mr. Tom Killen, y'all. On the lead guitar from Nashville, Tennessee, the wind beneath my wings, Mr. Jason Chan. I've been unpacking up my clothes, a heavy monkey knows that you're still just to button me on. When I started walking, gonna hear you started squawking and begging me to come back home. Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl and said I was your only man in this whole world. Now you better do some thinking and you'll find the only daddy that'll walk a line. You got the only daddy that'll walk a line. Oh, it's a Waylon Jennings right there. Guys, who's having a good time in this honky tonk? Somebody give me a yeehaw. Okay, we didn't get a yeehaw. Said somebody give me a yeehaw. Now everybody give me a hell yeah. Somebody give Jason Chance a Jameson. He needs it. All right, guys, I'm going to come out and say howdy to you, find out if we have any last songs you want to hear. If you don't have a request and you want to support live music, I appreciate it. We do have a, oh, Lordy goodness. We do have a tip jug here. That's how we almost make a living. Let me know, guys. Thank you, and welcome to AJ's Good Time Bar. Oh, my God. Watch out, Jason. They're from my neck of the woods. You know it's going to be ridiculous.
It will be. We got a Brooks and Dunn song we got to get for y'all. Anybody still love Brooks and Dunn out there? Oh, okay. Well, we love Brooks and Dunn. We're going to do this song for you.
was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop ends. We walked to church on Sunday morning, we're barefoot back to Johnson's Fen. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned a corner in my soul down that red dirt road. Where I drank my first beer, it's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. I learned happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know there's life at both ends. Red dirt road. Her daddy didn't like me much, and I shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks at her bedroom window. We'd turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. I learned happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know that there's life at both ends. Red dirt road. I went out into the world and I came back in. I lost Mary, oh, I got her back again. Driving home tonight feels like I found a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. I learned happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've come to know that there's life at both ends. Red dirt road. Yes, I've learned. I've come to know that there's life at both ends. Red dirt road. Brooks and Dunn music, y'all.
You know, Tom Killen, as handsome as he is, gets all the drink sponsors. Guys, we're going to get through these next requests. Thank you for being so good to us. We have another band that's going to come up here in just a minute. We have a big old request for some Hank Williams Jr. Dinosaur. It's our second song of the day about paleontology. My request, yeah. my high heel sneakers, and they sure don't look like cowboy boots. Yeah, they rock and roll you play, yeah. And it sure ain't country, rhythm and blues. Singing a song about making love to your drummer. Yeah, guitar pictures don't turn me on. We don't all get into Donna Summer. Do you happen to know any old Hank Williams song? 'Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. Should've done it a long time before. Have pity on the dinosaur. Give me my hat. Excuse me, ma'am, where is the door? I said you give me my hat. Excuse me, ma'am, where is the door? Thank you, Hank Jr. That's the award show version of that. A Conway Twitty request. Anybody still like Conway Twitty? You know, I saw a thing that said, "What city changed your life?" And Jason Isbell said, "Twitty City." I thought that was great because Conway Twitty had his own city. Thank you. As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the trees, saw a look in your eyes, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. And darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of fast grooves, you've got a slow move on your mind. You want a man with a slow hand. You want a lover with an easy touch. You want somebody who'll spend some time and not come and go in some heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. On shallow ground, no one around, and a blanket of stars in our eyes. We're drifting free like two lost leaves on the crazy swing of the night. Hey, darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of all right, hey, you've got all night. I've got time. You've got a man with a slow hand. You've got a lover with an easy touch. You've got somebody who'll spend some time and I'll come and go in some heated rush. Baby, believe me, I understand. When it comes to love, you want a slow hand. Conway Twitty by request. Thank you, guys. We're already over our time just a little bit. Wild Bill and the Bruisers are coming up. Guys, I'm sorry we're over, but we're going to have to do this last request. And it is some Lee Greenwood featuring Mr. Jason Chance on the lead vocals. A beautiful song. Thank you, guys.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start all over with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Thank you, folks.
Make some noise for this band, Mr. Jason Chance on that song. Guys, we are way out of time. We got Wild Bill and the Bruisers coming up here. You're going to love these guys. High energy, great rockabilly country band, I tell you what. And they're also damn good human beings, which it's hard to find people that are not only handsome, talented, and good people. Tom Killen's one of them right there. Bill Cook is one right there. Mr. Mark Mazza on the drums today. Yeah, and Mr. Jason Chance on the lead guitar. Thanks for being good to us, and as always, welcome to Nashville. Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you, guys. Have a great Sunday.